Hey y'all, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, I live in Houston, Texas with my husband Adam and my dog Rebel. And on this channel, I like to do meal planning, grocery hauls, some recipes, and just sharing my life in general. So today we're gonna do just that. It is Memorial Day weekend and right now it is the calm before the storm. I have my sister with her two kids. One's 5, about to be 6. One is 1 year old yesterday. My other sister, her fiance, and their 5-month-old baby. And then my mom coming in from out of town to stay basically today and tomorrow with us to celebrate Memorial Day. We're gonna have a shrimp boil. So I'm really excited for that. But first I wanted to show you guys a Costco haul and an HEB haul that I did 2 days ago. I'm gonna start by showing you guys the stuff that I picked up from HEB. What I ended up doing was going to Costco first with my list, seeing what I could get, what was a great deal, and then going to HEB and picking up the rest of the stuff. So like I said, it's gonna be a pretty busy weekend with Memorial Day. We have a lot of family coming over. We have some friends coming over. So I'm gonna start off with the HEB stuff with the produce. So I ended up picking up some strawberries there. I went to Costco and they had them there, but there was kind of a lot in a package. I knew I didn't need that much. I'm gonna be using some of these for this red, white, and blue sangria I'm making. So that's what for this is. And then these fresh raspberries. Again, they had these at Costco. They were just much more expensive at Costco, and I knew I wasn't gonna need that much, and I didn't want them to go to waste. Then I picked up some lemons. This is also gonna be for the sangria. I have some Parmesan cheese. We're gonna be doing meatballs with tortellini, and I'm gonna be making an Alfredo sauce and heating up some marinara tomorrow night for my nephew's birthday. He's turning 1. Today is his actual birthday. My sister requested finger food, so I thought I'd do tortellini with meatballs and like zucchini. So then this is for the meatballs. I got some of this natural ground pork. I like to do a combination of pork and beef in my meatballs, so I have this one, and then I found these two that were on sale, which is awesome because I'm gonna use them right away. They are not grass-fed, but they are Prime 1, 80-20, so that's not bad. That's like a great fat ratio. And it's 25% off. So it ended up being, I think, like $3.75 for each of these. So that was a great deal because normally I'd pay $6 for grass-fed, but you know, it's not grass-fed, but it is a nice quality of ground beef. Then I got some hot dog buns on Memorial Day. We're gonna be doing a shrimp boil. And I know that a lot of people don't like that, so I had some hot dogs in the freezer and some chili. I'm just gonna pull those out and then do this hot dog, just make some hot dogs for people to have in case they want that. I got some of this Newman's Own fire roasted tomato and garlic sauce. I really love this brand. They have a lot of great stuff. And at HEB today, they had a sale to get this 2 for $4. They're normally $2.14 each, so it's not that much of a deal off. But what's great about this is there's actually no added sugar. Let's see if I can get this stuff focused for you guys. So there's actually no added sugar in here. So it is 6 grams of sugar, but that's all from the tomatoes. So that's perfect. That's kind of what I look for in my marinara sauce, or, you know, this one's fire roasted tomato and garlic. I just call it all marinara though. And so that was a great deal for that. I checked out the stuff they had at Costco. They had Raouz and Prego. They normally have a brand called Victoria, and I was gonna get that one because they're much larger jars. But this was a better deal for what it is. For having 0 grams of added sugar, it's basically the same thing as Rose. Like there's not much of a difference here, and this is made of 100% extra virgin olive oil. So I think this is just as good of a quality as Rose is, and it's a lot cheaper because the 2 containers of Rose at Costco was $10.79, and these were $4 for the 2 of them. So that was a great deal. I picked up some of this hand soap. I normally get the HEB brand, but they had a coupon for this to get $1 off, which made it 14 cents cheaper than the HEB brand. So I just grabbed this. I like to get the clear stuff. This is the hand soap that I put into my pump at the kitchen sink. The rest of the hand soap in the house I make with the Castile soap and add water and do like a foaming dispenser for that. So this is like, I just keep this at the kitchen sink. Also could not find like any sort of like soap refill at Costco. I was really hoping I could buy a bigger container because I do just empty it into something else. I don't want to like have a bunch of smaller containers. I got some coconut sugar. This is what I put in my coffee every day. I use 1 teaspoon of coconut sugar per each cup of coffee, and my mugs are like, I think they're like 20 ounces, so they're pretty big. And this is just what I prefer. I think it's just kind of the taste. If you've never had coconut sugar before, it tastes a little bit like more like maple cinnamony kind of. It's less sweet than regular sugar, and I just personally enjoy it. And actually my father-in-law has started putting coconut sugar in his coffee because that's what I put in it, and he got hooked on it. So pretty cool. Whole milk, this is just the same container that we always pick up. So nothing nothing crazy there, just the regular milk we get. Adam said he needed some more shampoo. This is what I pick up for him, the Ren Pure Biotin and Collagen shampoo. I like to get as big of a bottle as possible, even though I think the one he has in his bathroom is much bigger than this one. And a pump, because he will just go through this, and then I'll just keep having to buy big containers for him. He takes a lot of showers because he works out in the evening, so he takes basically 2 showers a day on the days he works out. And then I grabbed the tortellini. So again, I checked Costco for this and I couldn't really find anything like this. They did have like panned lasagnas and then like a lot of like ramen, like frozen ramen bowls and stuff, but nothing like this. I was looking for either tortellini or ravioli. Either one, didn't care which one I got. So this one I think will be perfect. I'll cook it up and leave it sauceless and then let people choose if they want marinara or Alfredo on it. And then I think my nephew should be able to like grab these easily and eat them. He just turned 1. I think he has like 4 teeth or something. So we'll see if that approves a finger food request like she asked. And then that's it for HEB. So let's go ahead and jump into the Costco stuff. So I started off by getting some of this Kirkland's bath tissues, or basically just the toilet paper. I've never tried their brand before, but they have the Charmin there, but the Charmin that they have is the blue label. And if you know anything about that, the blue label is like the softer one, and then the red label of Charmin is like the thick and strong or something. They never have the red label at Costco, which is one I like to buy. But I thought we'll give it a try. This was only $16.79 for 30 rolls, which I think is a great deal. Oddly enough, I think they were really trying to push their toilet paper today because they didn't have the price on the Charmin one at all. So that wasn't even listed for me to like do a price comparison. But I do know that for 30 rolls, 16 bucks is really cheap, because buying the Charmin at like HEB or Kroger would cost me like $16, and it would be like $1 per roll. So this is a really good deal. We're gonna try it out for 30 rolls and see if we like it. I do like the Costco paper towels, so after trying out that and making that switch, perfect. They work just as well as anything else, and we save money by buying that instead of buying Bounty. So that's great. I think we're ready to try the toilet paper now. Protein bars. These are the protein bars that Adam eats. He eats one of these every day for breakfast, basically. Sometimes he'll keep them at his office in the drawer for like a snack or something. 10 grams of protein, 42 bars, and you can compare these with the Nature Valley protein bars. They're peanut butter and semi-sweet chocolate chip. But if you compare them with the Nature Valley protein bars that also have 10 grams of protein, same type of style, peanut butter and like dark chocolate or something. It's per price. There's 30 bars in the Nature Valley and 42 in this container. So it's a huge difference. You basically gain 12 bars for the same price. Then we picked up some of these snacking nuts. I've never gotten this before, but Adam loves to come home and just grab a handful of nuts. And so I thought that what we would end up doing is he'd take some of these to work and have them in the office so that he can have a snack in case he gets hungry, or keep them in the car on the way home. He loves cashews and peanuts. He doesn't eat almonds so much, but he'll be fine. He'll try those out. There was $14.50 I think for this. Not $14.50 exactly, but between $14 and $15 for 30. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for a pre-packaged sort of snack. I also grabbed some of his favorite olives, the garlic and jalapeno olives. He goes through these. I just sent him a text and I was like, hey, what do you want from Costco? And he was like, I think we need olives, but I don't remember. I sometimes keep an extra container of these in like the backup pantry for like, I have a small pantry in the kitchen, so I like keep stuff like kind of throughout the house in the mudroom and stuff, wherever jars will fit that can stay. So he didn't know if we had one, and I haven't even checked yet to see if we do, but I just picked that up anyways. It doesn't hurt. He eats those, again, like snacks in the afternoon after work when he gets home. Waterloo, these were a great deal today. So I ended up grabbing 3 24-packs. I think there was a sale right now. It said on my receipt they were normally $7.99, but they were actually $5.99, so $2 off per pack, which $6 for 24 of these is such a good deal. You cannot buy them anywhere else for this price. It's normally like $5 for a 12-pack at HEB. And I'm just not willing to pay that. I think I saved so much money buying these at Costco because Adam drinks one of these a day. Literally every single day. He drinks either one for lunch when he comes home for lunch, or he drinks one after work. And then if he's home for lunch and I'm here, he'll say, hey, do you want a sparkling water? And he'll run upstairs and grab one for both of us. His favorite is the lemon lime, and I normally tell him like anything purple because I like the grape. This one has black cherry. This one has strawberry in it. So these are all flavors that we love. And then down at the bottom, this is like kind of like a special, more of a Memorial Day flavoring. So I have blueberry, there's a super berry, and then strawberry. So all stuff that we will like and drink. He really likes the lemon lime, says it reminds him of Sprite without the sugar, which he enjoys. So those are a huge deal. Buffalo sauce. I didn't even go for this, but I love the Primal Kitchen brand, and this is basically like ready to use like on your wings. So you don't have to like mix it with butter or anything like that. You could even use this as a dressing if you wanted to, like on your salad, like maybe like a buffalo ranch dressing. So I picked up 2 of these. They looked really good, so I'm excited to use those for some wings. Got some Caesar dressing. I didn't intend to get this either, but I always go by the dressings to see what new deals they have. This one is made of avocado oil, which I really like. And it was really funny because the guy who was like, they were actually like, had a guy out there like promoting this and like telling people about it and stuff. And he was like, Hail Caesar. And I was like, okay. Yeah, sure. So he was really entertaining. So it is keto friendly. So no soy or canola oil. It's sugar free. It's dairy free. It's gluten free. I just thought we'd try it. I love to get different dressings to use, to just like it says, as a marinade or on the salads. So love that stuff. Let's start back here. Go over some more of this. Again, we're having a lot of people over for Memorial Day, so I decided to get a little package of beer. I sent Adam like all of the photos of the big packages to see which one he wanted, and I ended up getting this 18 pack of Carbach that has like all these different varieties in here, which I know he'll drink all of these, and I like Grange waters, so I'll probably have that one and then just have beer to share because we'll have so many guests over. And I kind of am gonna do beer, I'm gonna do the red, white, and blue sangria, and then I'm gonna batch margaritas. So with that, I grabbed this bottle of white wine. It's a Pinot Grigio. It was $5. It's Kirkland brand, like nothing crazy. Whenever I make sangria, I do always just grab something super simple, like just a $5 bottle. Like it doesn't need to be a nice bottle because you'll be mixing it with a lot of other stuff and flavoring it up. So I grabbed that one. And then I went into the little liquor store that's attached to the Costco. If you are not from Texas or you don't shop in Texas very often, we don't have liquor in our grocery stores. They're all separate. So I had to go and get this separately. So this is Humidor. It's not like the nicest tequila, but it is a good one to mix in margaritas. So I'm going to batch this up for margaritas and have that available for drinks. So I'm gonna batch margaritas, the sangria, and the beer. And then basically if anybody comes over and they want something different, they can go upstairs to the bar and see if we have it. And if we don't, we don't. Like that's kind of how I do parties. Like here's a couple options for drinks. If you don't like it, you can bring your own drink. So I don't have a lot of, I have some sodas and stuff upstairs, but that's about it with some liquors and things people can mix up. But I tell people like, hey, I'm gonna have margaritas, sangria, we'll have beer. If you want something special, you should bring it. And then that's kind of like sets the standard for the drinks and stuff. So coconut water, these are great. Adam loves to have these after his workouts to stay hydrated, or just on a hot day like today. He's been working on the pergola outside and he'll get really sweaty. So I'm probably gonna grab one of these and throw it in the freezer for him so it can get cold by the time he's done with his workout. These are really good. They do have more sugar in them than the Central Market brand that we get from HEB, but it's okay. Like the price for this is great. So it's kind of like, well, for the price, I'd rather just grab a whole bunch of them than worry about the 1 gram of sugar difference or whatever it is. I also picked up some of these cotton rounds. I've been using more like toner and stuff on my face recently. So I picked these up. They're such a good deal. I actually, when I was in Costco, I pulled up my HEB app and checked the price. At HEB, this same brand, it's 3 cents per cotton round. At Costco, it's 1 cent per cotton round. So a huge savings there. So I just went ahead and grabbed a whole thing of these. These will probably last me forever. I will put a couple of these upstairs in the guest bathroom and then put the rest down in my bathroom because I have a lot of storage in our bathroom. That's like the one place in my house that we do have a lot of storage, is the bathroom. I picked up some of this rubbing alcohol during like really the peak of COVID. Adam was looking around for rubbing alcohol all the time and he could never find it. So when I found it, I thought I would grab it. He loves to use this to like clean his phone off, or like anytime he gets a scrape outside, like from working in the yard, he's always like, rubbing alcohol. So he's a big fan of using this for disinfecting stuff. So I grabbed 2 of these. It was like $3.82, I think, for these 2 packages, which is really a good deal because one half this size at HEB is over $1. So that I thought that was a good price in line with everything else. Don't know if I saved a lot of money there, but that's fine. I picked up some melatonin. This is a good deal. It's 5 milligrams here, and they're gummies. I like to take my melatonin in gummies, and I like to take this basically right as I'm getting in bed. I know a lot of them say like, hey, take an hour before bed, but it hits me pretty quick. So I take one as soon as I get in the bed, and it helps me fall asleep. Maybe I'll read a little bit and then I'll be like out and asleep, which I really enjoy. If I take it anytime before then, I'll be like falling asleep on the couch. So I take it as I get into bed. 1 gummy is 1 dose. You always have to check this. They really try to get you with this. So 1 gummy is 1 dose. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, there's 180 in here, but you have to take 2 to get 5 milligrams. I don't like that. I feel like that's like, they're lying to me on the package. So this I think is really cool. I did check the back of it, and it was about $13.50 for this, which for 180, that's really good. So I was excited to get that. And I did already try one yesterday, and they are very chewy. But not like where you can't chew them. They're a true gummy. Like I got some that were from Kroger, and they felt dry and like hard and really difficult to chew, which was not fun at all. But that's that. I picked up some eggs. I actually went ahead and got 2 packages of this because I know we're gonna have like basically my whole family is coming over this weekend. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of these. They are $7 each at Costco, and the last time I looked, they had a limit on them, but this time they did not. The limit was 2 packages, but I just wanted to see because I know it just depends on the season and like how people are purchasing at that time, if they're going to limit it or not. But this is a really good deal for 24 of them, pasture raised organic eggs. Amazing for $7. This price cannot be beat anywhere at any other store that I can find in Houston. So right now, if I go buy 12, just a dozen eggs at my grocery store, it's gonna be like $4.50 for pasture raised. And if I buy 18, it's gonna be $7. So basically you're getting 6 extra eggs for the same price. And these do expire June 30th, at least that's what it says here. But I do know that I think this is kind of a suggestion. You kind of have to maybe test them as they start getting closer to that time to see if they'll still be good. But in a 2-month time span, or I guess that's just a month actually, in a month time span, hey, that was Adam, he opened the door. You can come in. Anyways, I thought he was gonna walk in. In a month time span, we will use this, especially with like our family coming over. I'll make a big casserole to kind of use some of those up. I got some more of this Tyson blackened chicken strips. Adam loves to have these on salads at lunch. So if we don't have leftovers or something for him to eat and he wants to come home and have lunch, we will just put some of these in the toaster oven, and I'll cut up some lettuce, or we'll make some wraps with them. I think we did a sandwich one time with them too. They're very good. They are a little spicy, so keep that in mind. If you're not a spicy fan, then they're not gonna be like your favorite, but these are really good. We will just chop them up after we cook them, throw them on a salad, add some veggies, add some dressing, and it's done. Super easy. I picked up 2 of these organic chickens. They come in a package of 2. I already separated them out though, because I'm gonna use one this weekend. Again, for any adults that may not like the shrimp boil, I'm gonna cook a chicken, just a roasted chicken, just like I do in the toaster oven. If you haven't seen my video, I will put that here for you to click on it and check out how I do my roasted chicken. But I will do this for the rest of the people that are here who don't like shrimp, or I think we have one person who has a seafood allergy, so they'll have this or a hot dog, and then the other one will go, it's already been in the freezer. It'll stay in the freezer until I'm ready to use it. I picked up some heavy cream. This is just gonna be for me to make the Alfredo sauce. Probably more than I need, but I do know that my mom likes to have heavy cream in her coffee. So since she's coming, I thought I would have this, and then I can go ahead and use part of it to make the Alfredo sauce, and then she can have some in her coffee while she's here as well. Bacon. So I've been having the oddest time finding bacon at Kirkland's, at Costco. The Kirkland brand that is like the regular packages that are flat, I don't like it. It's way too fatty for what you get. There's not enough meat there. And I just feel like they just didn't taste as good as the HEB stuff, and that's kind of what I compare it back to. The HEB bacon has gotten more expensive over time, I think, because people are discovering it and realizing that it's a great deal. But so this is 2 1.5 pound packages, or yep, a total of 3 pounds. So each package is 1.5 pounds, and they come like together, so you can only buy it like this. And last time I was there, I bought this other type of bacon. I think it was like an apple or hickory smoked or something. It was really, really good, but this time they had this thick sliced bacon. They did not have this last time. It's center cut, so I can price compare between this one and the other brand that isn't their brand, but they offer it. And it was like $4 cheaper per package to get this, which ended up being so much cheaper, so much cheaper. This was like $4.50 a pound. The other one was over $6 a pound. So we're gonna try this one and see if we like it. And if we do, we'll keep getting it. If not, I'll have to go back to the other one that's more expensive. The other one that is more expensive is still cheaper than the HEB one. So that's perfectly fine. Like that's kind of the goal here, to buy in bulk only when it makes sense. So only buying things that actually make sense for the price. I'm not just buying in bulk to have a bunch of stuff around my house. I want to buy it to get a good deal and use my Costco membership to actually get a good deal and to not just get the gimmicks and things that they have there. So the last thing that I picked up is this broccoli. It comes in a package with all 4 of these together. And I immediately, when I get home, tear open the top and separate it out. I love it because it's organic, which is great because it's hard to find organic vegetables that are frozen. Especially at HEB, they don't have a lot of those unless they're really expensive. So this is a great deal. They don't always have it, so when they do, I always pick it up. It is a 1 pound package and it comes in this like steamer bag. So you put it in the microwave. It says this side up right here. You put it in the microwave and you just cook it for 4 to 5 minutes. That's what it says. 4 to 5 minutes. And then you can just put it into a bowl and add some butter and then add some seasonings to the top. It's just broccoli, so nothing crazy. I have sometimes just used this and put it in the microwave and then put it into a casserole, or mix it up with some other vegetables if I need to. But one of my favorite things to do is just pour it into a bowl, add some butter, add some seasoning, add a little salt, and then put it back in the microwave for another like minute to help get those seasonings like together in it. And it's perfect. I love having this on hand because it's such an easy side that is healthy and it doesn't take a lot of time and you don't have to think about it. Just grab the steamer package and you're good to go. So this is like a must for me to get at Costco. A couple times back that I went, they didn't have it and I was like really irritated. I was like, I needed the broccoli. So I think I might even start getting 2 packages of this to get 8 total. We'll see. I wish they would do cauliflower like this because I feel like cauliflower could be really good steamed like this if they had a good method for the bag. But I think these are an awesome, easy option for a vegetable side, and you could even just cook this and steam it up and then put cheese sauce on top. Like that's totally cool too. That's what my husband grew up eating, broccoli covered in cheese, which is a perfectly fine way to eat it. So that is everything that I got from Costco and HEB for this holiday weekend, and kind of a bigger stock up so that we can get back on having food at the house and not being tempted to eat out. I love when we have things that we can grab that are quick and easy and we know we like them. So that's kind of the goal here. And then I kind of just wanted to share the rest of the weekend with you and show you guys what we're doing, how I kind of prep for a party in my house, the different things that I'm making, and then just share Memorial Day with you guys. I hope you guys are getting the chance to do something fun. I know with the vaccines out, a lot of people are getting vaccinated and they're able to do these things like this. So we are fortunate enough to be able to do that. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I have going on in the house right now, and then also kind of what I'm trying to prep for the party tomorrow. Today is Sunday, the party is tomorrow. It's a shrimp boil and it's gonna be from 11 a.m. until sundown. And then I think we're gonna go to the neighborhood pool. I'm not quite sure yet if that's gonna work out, how many people are gonna be here, if everybody wants to go, if we wanna eat early and then do maybe another round of the shrimp boil later. I have no clue. I'm just gonna see what people wanna do when they get here. All right, so there's a couple things out on the countertop. I had to run to HEB again and then to Walmart to pick up a few things for the party. First, my husband requested that I get a like football that can like be thrown in the water. This one was $10, and so I thought it was a good deal. They had a couple different colors at the local HEB, and then I also grabbed some of this bug spray. I don't really know. We don't use bug spray around here a lot because we do have like fog trucks that come in our neighborhood. So I don't know if this is gonna be any good because we don't really have another brand here. I asked my mom to bring if she has one specifically that she likes. So we'll see what she ends up bringing to us. And I'm just gonna have this available for people to spray if they want to. My sister commented that she was getting bug bites outside last night. And since we're going to do the shrimp boil outside, I wanted to have this available for people. I went ahead and picked up some paper plates. I really wanted to use my melamine plates, but I only have 12 of them. So I figured I'd just do these kind of wide, bigger plates. We're not gonna be using plates so much because the boil is gonna be thrown out on a big table that's covered with butcher paper, which is another thing that I picked up today. My sister's work has a table that we're gonna borrow, and I'm not sure if we're gonna put it in the driveway yet or in the backyard, but I am gonna cover it with butcher paper and then have these available, and we'll just kind of like toss the boil out. A few things that are going in the boil is going to be mushrooms. She has 3 packages of these. Garlic cloves, she's got a bunch of potatoes here. She's gonna have lemon wedges available on the side. Then she's also gonna have corn and then shrimp, obviously, right? It's a shrimp boil. And she picked up some Old Bay seasoning for it. I don't know how she does this. I'm like so fortunate that she's gonna do this all for me. And really all I have to worry about is getting the things set up for everybody to kind of eat and whatnot. So she's also got this huge jar of ketchup. She is going to make her own tartar sauce for us. Cocktail sauce. Her own cocktail sauce for us to use. She loves to have that with her shrimp. She also got 20 pounds of shrimp. It was a huge deal from somebody that she works with as well. That's what that's for. Then I got a jar of pickles. Adam loves to make Bloody Marys when people are over. So he said he needed pickle juice for his recipe. So I grabbed those. And then HEB failed me. I did not have the lime juice already juiced. And I'm going to basically do batch margaritas and a batch sangria recipe. So my margarita recipe is super simple. But for the sangria recipe, I got this book called 101 Sangrias and Pitcher Drinks. Yep, that's what it looks like on the front. And I am going to use this to make it. I went ahead and marked my spot here. And I thought, why not be festive and do a red, white, and blue sangria? The ingredients are pretty easy. It's just a bottle of wine, some triple sec, some citrus vodka. So I got the Deep Eddy lemon vodka, fresh lemon juice, simple syrup, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. I have frozen blueberries I'm gonna use, but I went ahead and did get the strawberries and raspberries in the haul. And then pineapple chunks, I already have that. So I already have a pineapple, I just need to cut it up. So I'll probably go ahead and make some of the simple syrup today, but the rest of this I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. It says it needs to refrigerate for at least 4 hours. So I'll probably do this when I wake up in the morning and just kind of let it sit in the fridge and be done with it. We have a lot of stuff in the fridge right now planning for dinner. So I don't want to fill it up anymore if I don't have to, with like a huge pitcher of drinks. So that's what we're going to be doing for that. And then I'm going to be doing my margaritas. So with that, I need to juice all of these limes. So I'm probably going to start that in a little bit. And that's going to be basically lime juice, agave, tequila, and triple sec or like Cointreau. So I have like a orange liqueur I'm going to use. So that's kind of like the food thing we're doing. And then as far as like other stuff around the house that I've like gotten together or whatever, first off, this guy, this is his birthday gift. And it's gonna be one of those red slides, like one of those like small red slides. We had one as a kid, like when we were little. And I thought like, wouldn't it be fun for him to have like the same thing we did? So, cause his mom probably remembers me like pushing her down that slide when I was little. So this is just one whole roll of wrapping paper. It says it was 25 square feet, so I had to use the whole thing. But I started by, this is how I tackled this, because I thought like, how do you tackle wrapping something like this? I left it upright. And I started by, the bottom is not wrapped. So there's like no wrapping paper below it. So it's just like this. Because he's 1 year old, he's gonna just rip it off however he can. So I started right here and just rolled it around once, taped it on the back side, and you can see right here on the lip. I just rolled it around again, taped it here, taped it on the sides, and then I just folded up the top. And it was literally one whole roll. So I think that like worked out really well. I was happy about that. Then I'm not doing a lot of decorating in the house, but I did go ahead and pick up a couple like pool toys. I got 2 of these pool noodles. One was $6 and this one was $3 at Walmart. Super cheap. I got this donut that we can blow up. Thought it would be fun to use. And then this watermelon island, which is like huge, 5 foot 8 inches. So this one was, I think this one was 10 and this one was 6. This one may have been more expensive, but I think it was 10 or 15. Oh, I hope it wasn't 20. I think it was 10 or 15. And then 6 and 3, so just like 30 bucks worth of like just little toys to use. So in addition to that, I'm also like gathering all the towels in the house and making sure they're clean. We have 4 beach towels that we keep here because we like to go to the pool and take those with us. When we got married, somebody gave us a gift card. I don't remember if it was Costco or Sam's, but I just went in and bought beach towels with it. And they have been super great to just like have around the house, especially if you have people over and you're like, hey, let's run to the neighborhood pool. And they didn't have a towel, maybe they don't have a suit, so we'll get that handled. Then I also bought a garden flag, which I was really excited about because I feel like I don't know, I feel like I have one already. Adam was like, don't you have a 4th of July one or something you could put out? And I was like, I don't know. But I just grabbed it on Amazon. It was 10 bucks, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is the flag. And it has that crease in the center. So I don't know, I might pull it off and then just like iron it, but I'm gonna see if it falls out tomorrow. It's already been up for 1 day, so the likelihood of it falling out is probably slim. So I might have to iron it, or maybe nobody will notice. I don't know. I think I notice those things that other people don't. And then Adam did the yard all nice for us, and he put down pre-emergent in the flower beds, which I don't really know what that is, but he says it's supposed to stop, like prevent weeds from growing. So it's kind of like what you're seeing here. Probably, if I had known it was going to look like this, I probably would have been like, hey, can you like wait until after the party to do this? But it'll be fine, no big deal. And then a lot of our neighbors have the flags out, so that's like our flag right there. And we have just like these Boy Scouts that come and put the flags by the mailbox. I went ahead and paid for 3 years. I think it's $45. And basically they come and put them out a couple days before a holiday, like a, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, those sorts of things. And then they end up taking them down for you later. So it's really nice that they come and do that for us, and we don't have to worry about that at all. So then they'll come and pick it up themselves, and then they also store it. So I just went ahead and paid them for 3 years so that I wouldn't have to worry about it for a while, and hopefully they'll let me know when it's done. So one of the biggest decisions we're gonna have to make is, do we move the cars back and put a table here? And then my sister wants to cook the food out here anyways, so she'll probably cook the food out here on her little propane heater thing that she has, boiler. And then Adam is working on a project in the backyard right now, but oh, there's Rebel, he heard me. So I don't know if we're gonna put a table here or if we're gonna put it in the backyard. So there's a couple different options there. We could either do it over here where it's nice and shady right now, or we could do it here, but it will be sunnier here, so we'd have to put up the canopy. So I don't know yet, we'll see what we decide. Okay, so that's the status of things right now. I have about maybe 1 hour until my mom shows up with my sister and her 2 kids, and then my other sister and her fiance and the baby are coming around 7. So I have about 1 hour. I think in that time I'm just gonna try to get these limes all juiced, because I know that's something I can put in the fridge. It won't take up a lot of space, and then I can just batch cook. I can just batch up the margaritas tomorrow and mix the tequila, the lime juice and everything, but that's gonna be a huge deterrent, is me getting that. And then I also want to test a margarita, not so bad, right? I want to test a margarita because I have El Jimador Reposado tequila to use with this. And I don't know how that's gonna taste with my regular recipe. Sometimes if you have a tequila that's a little bit sweeter than others, or if it's a little bit more pungent and bitter than others, it could mess your recipe up, because I do use agave, I do use an orange liqueur, and now I'm gonna add in this tequila. So I need to kind of know the sweetness levels of the agave, the orange liqueur, and the tequila together, and figure out what that tastes like. And so I might batch one up, see if my normal recipe works, and if it does, then I will go ahead and like calculate out how much lime juice I get out of this and how many margaritas I can actually go ahead and batch and put into a pitcher for people to pour out. I also have one of those like spout pitchers, I think, somewhere that I might try to pull out. Not sure if I'll use that for the sangria or for the margaritas, but I have another pitcher, another glass one that's kind of pretty too. So that's kind of my game plan today before they get here, is to work on the drinks and get the drink situation like prepped and ready to go. That way tomorrow morning I can mix it up before people get here. And then I also need to go to the garage and grab, we have this big like open face like cooler, and then we also have a cooler on the deck that I want to stock with the beer and sparkling water. I have a couple friends that don't drink, so I want to make sure that I have flavored sparkling waters available for them, just our regular Waterloos. And I might also put a gallon of water, like my hurricane backup water, into the fridge to have that on hand in case somebody just wants to pour water from there instead of using the Brita pitcher and like waiting for it to fill up and all that nonsense that is. So that's what we're doing today, and then the party is tomorrow. Okay, so this is how many I did so far. This is how many I have left. This thing is not fun with your hands. Like grasping it and like gripping it like that, not fun. So I have just a little over 1 cup right now. I'm gonna keep going, but Adam has asked me to bring him some electrolyte water and also some regular water outside while he's working. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, y'all, so I just did the agave here, some Grand Gala, lime juice, and the Reposado. I don't have a fancy shaker like that I like to use. I just put it in like a protein cup, probably counterintuitive. And I used this shot glass to measure it, just the parts per ounce basically. And then I'll use this to convert it later. And then I put a little bit of tahini on the side. I love to do that. Cheers. I think it's too sweet for me personally. I'm gonna have Adam and my mom try it though. My mom should be getting here pretty quickly and have their opinion, because I personally love a tart margarita. So I'll see what they say, and if they think that it's good, then I'll probably leave it as is. If they both think it's too sweet, then I will reduce the Grand Gala or the agave, probably the Grand Gala, one of the two, and make it about 3/4 of a shot glass for the sweet level. So I'll have to do that math, and that'll be fun. But that's what I'm thinking. So this is in progress. The total amount of lime juice that I have left is 2 cups. So I'm hoping to get something, basically 2 cups worth of margaritas made and batched, and 2 cups of lime juice worth of margaritas. So we'll figure out the math on that one. And then I'll be doing the sangria tomorrow morning. I'll show you guys what that looks like. But I have a feeling my nephews are about to tear through the house. So when they get here, I'll see if they want to say hello to the camera. And if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow with the sangria. Do you like it?
He knows how to go up.
He does so. Ah! Hey. You got it. Say, I'm one. Yeah.
Might have to help him.
Okay, yep. Bring your legs around. Oh, you're smart. You know what you're doing.
You got it, go ahead. Keep
Good boy. Good job.
Let's slide down.
One more. Woo!
Look at you.
Yay!
Good job.
Hey everybody, so it's Saturday morning now, and I'm the only one up so far, and I'm kind of just making some breakfast stuff and then getting the sangria together. So I thought I would show you what it looked like. I'm trying to be quiet because my upstairs, we have like an open living space up there, and my mom is sleeping on the pull-out couch up there so that my sisters and their kids could have the bedrooms, and then my nephew decided to sleep on the couch with her. So there's people upstairs and everywhere still sleeping. So here I want to show you guys what everything looks like. So I just have a little bit of bacon going on the stove. I kind of decided to do this last minute to see if it would wake everybody up. So we'll see if that works. And then in the oven, I have a breakfast casserole. We're gonna get foggy. That is almost done. I want the cheese to get a little brown on the top though. It's got sourdough bread in it, and eggs, sausage, some peppers and onions, and cheese. And then over here, I have some of these almond croissants that are about to be done from Trader Joe's. I have not tried these before. I've had the chocolate ones before, and those are really good. So we're gonna try these today. And oh, it looks like some of the filling is like already spilling out, but that's okay. We'll see what they taste like. And then I'm also just cutting up some fruit. So I just have some fruit here that I was using for the sangria, and I thought I would just leave the rest out. And this is what the sangria looks like so far. I have pineapple, which I'll put more out for breakfast, strawberries, blueberries, and then there's raspberries down there. There's one. I've added the lemon juice to this so far, some Deep Eddy lemon vodka. That's the croissants. Some triple sec, and then I'm about to top it off with this Pinot Grigio here. I'm using the recipe out of this book, 101 Sangrias and Pitcher Drinks, and it is the red, white, and blue sangria, and so it does call for simple syrup, but I know sometimes that simple syrup can be, or like sangrias in general, can be way too sweet. So I want to just put the wine in here and then see like what it tastes like in maybe an hour or so. Then I'll decide if I want to make simple syrup to add that in. You never know. I just don't want it to be too overpowering, because that's the one thing about sangrias is like if you get it wrong, then it's just like a super sugary drink, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm hoping this will work. My sister's gonna go to the store today. I also asked her to just pick me up another bottle of wine because I have so much of this other stuff, and this fruit will stay good for a while. I figured that I can just kind of like refill the fruit. Well, not leave the fruit in there, but then refill and add more of the vodka, the triple sec, another bottle of wine, and then we have tons of limes, so more lime juice there. So I hope that works. And then I also did batch up these margaritas. They look really dark right now, and that's because we used a reposado tequila, but also this is an opaque container. And you really have to either shake this with ice or make it frozen. So I'm gonna probably make some frozen later and just use like equal parts mix and ice and put it in the Ninja blender. And then I pulled out this container here to just do for water, because I feel like when people are at my house, they're always asking for the water, and we don't have any on the door here in the fridge. So I have a Brita pitcher inside, but I also have extra gallons from my hurricane storage that I thought I would just dump one in here and then add a little bit of ice, maybe put a towel under it, and then put it somewhere in the house so that people can find it easily. And that can be kind of for people that want to drink water. And then I'm also going to pull down some of the sparkling waters from upstairs and put them into a bin as well. does it feel to be the first one up, Corbett? That's a raspberry.
Yeah, it came up with whatever.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
You want to eat it? Okay. If you don't, I'll eat it.
Better put that bacon in your mouth, not in the air. Okay, so the crawfish boil is in full swing. Crawfish and shrimp boil turned into crawfish boil. Kind of happened by accident. My friend really wanted crawfish, so we made it. But out front we also have this going on. Why not? Corbett, are you having fun?
Thank you for the chicken, it was good.
Oh, of course, absolutely. Not everybody likes seafood, so made a little oven roasted chicken for them.
Look how cute they are.
Hello! Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
You're gonna be on YouTube.
Well, then you gotta YouTube that dessert, girl.
Oh, I will. Oh, I'll go look at it now. Oh my gosh, what did she bring? Oh, these are so cute. Little banana pudding cups. That's awesome with little cookies on top. That's the chicken that I made.
How cute.
Those are so cute.
I mean,
Oh.
this one, I pick out when you get it. Pick out this one is for you. Like,
Okay.
they're in there.
Okay, cool.
But you're
That
gonna
one's for
love
me?
it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's very, very appropriate.
Okay, perfect. And here's everybody outside.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, I know that.
Sound like Mojo.
It did. It get you right in the face. I know them for sure. See, when the apocalypse happens.
There's the boiler herself. Hi. What are you doing? Filming. That's the boiler. So, yeah. Kind of got a lot going on here. Okay, I will leave you guys there. We had a wonderful Memorial Day celebration. We were able to get together with a lot of friends and family. We did end up going to the pool later, which was so much fun, and everybody really hung out most of the day. I'm leaving you with this clip here because Memorial Day was basically the last nice day we had for 5, 6, maybe even 7 days. It basically just rained and rained after that. So it was really fun to get that time in with our friends and family when we could. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video and that you will stick around and subscribe for more content from me. I love showing things like this and how I prepare for parties and what I like to make when people come over. So thanks again.